Welcome to Math on this Thursday morning, grade 4, and today we're going to be doing area and perimeter. So we're going to be figuring out the area and the perimeter for shapes. Just to remind us, perimeter is length plus width, and area was length times width. So we have to remember those two formulas when we're going to be doing this. So when we start with perimeter, we need to know what all the sides are. So if this one's 7, that one's 7, this one's 6, this one is 6. So for perimeter, we do 7 plus 6 plus 6. And that's 14 and 12. So that's 14 and 12. So our perimeter is 26 centimeters. So our distance around is 26 centimeters. Our area is length times width, which would equal 42 centimeters squared. I hope you remember that little 2 squared. So this one, perimeter, we got that one as an 8 and this one is a 3. So I'm going to go 8 plus 8 is 16, and 3 plus 3 is 6. 16 and 6 is 22 centimeters. Area is length times width, which is 8 times 3. So my area would be 24 centimeters squared. We'll do one more, and then I have 4 for you to try on your own. So the perimeter is the distance around. So if I add those two together, I got 22 plus those two together makes 4. So my perimeter is 26 centimeters. My area is length times width. So my area is 22 centimeters squared. Okay, so now you're going to get, I'm going to ask you to pause the video, and I'd like you to see if you can figure out what the perimeter and the area of these rectangles are. So pause. Okay, I'm glad you're back. Perimeter is my adding one. Gotta remember that. So I got 9 and 9 would be 18, plus 4 and 4 is 8. So 18 and 8 is 26 centimeters. Is that what you got? I hope so. And my area is length times width, and that is 36 centimeters squared. I hope you remember to put this behind there, because if you didn't, your answer is wrong. Even if that number is right, always have to put what it's measured in squared. So this one, perimeter, would be 12 and 12, which is 24, plus 3 and 3, which is 6, and 24 plus 6 is 30 centimeters. My area is 12 times 3, which is 36 centimeters squared. I hope you got that one right too. Perimeter, 8 plus 8 is 16, and 6 plus 6 is 12. So my perimeter of this one is 28 centimeters. My area, 8 times 6 is 48 centimeters squared. I hope you got that one right too. This is going well. Perimeter, 11 and 11 is 22, 5 and 5 is 10. So my perimeter is 32 centimeters, and my area is 55 centimeters squared. Give yourself a big hand if you got those all right. Way to go. So you're going to be doing questions like this today, where you're going to have to figure out the perimeter and the area. Always remember the perimeter is adding all 4 sides, and the area is doing length times width. And then there is this kind of question where we've done already this, where we are given the area. We know what one side is, and we need to figure out what the other length is, the missing side. So if you remember when we did geometry earlier, we put these hash marks, which said that those 2 sides are the same length, and these 2 sides are the same length. So if this one's 6, then that one is 6. These 2 are the same. So I know that my area is 24 centimeters squared. And I know one side is 6, so I know that 25 divided by 6 will give me my area. So area equals 24 divided by 6 is 4 centimeters. So this side I don't know is 4 centimeters, and that works because 6 times 4 is 24. I'll do one more and then I'll leave you to 2 on your own. Okay, so my area is 20 centimeters squared. I know that for area, I have to do length times width. So I know what my, I shouldn't be putting A here, I'm missing length. There we go, is 20 divided by the one number I have. So my missing length is 20 divided by 2, which is 10 centimeters. And does that make sense? 10 times 2 is 20. Okay, so I would like you to pause and see if you can figure out what the missing length of these sides is. Okay, you are back, which is awesome, and I hope that you were able to figure this out. So I'm going to say I know that the total area is 16, and I know that one side is 8. So if I divide those two, I get 2 centimeters, which means this side is 2 centimeters because 2 times 8 is 16. I hope you got that one. This one, I have to do 32 divided by 8, because that's my one side, which would give me my missing side, which is 4 centimeters. And I can check by going 8 times 4 is 32. So that is another kind of question you are going to do today. So this is what your work looks like. So the first sheet says find the perimeter and the area. So you are going to find the perimeter and the area for each one of these rectangles. You're going to put the perimeter answer here and the area answer here. And remember that every time you write an area answer, I'm going to even put this on there so that you don't forget. You'll see this when you get the sheet. Area is centimeters squared. Make sure that you put that on your answer. I'm not going to tell you what the formulas are on here. I'm going to see if you can remember. So then you have to do that for 15 questions. Find the area and the perimeter. And the other sheet is, this is just like we finished doing a second ago, where you know what one side is, you don't know what the other is, and you're going to figure it out. And it says it's in centimeters, so make sure that your answers have a centimeter behind it. I did that here, 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 and if I had handed this in like this, you as a teacher would have marked it wrong. I need to make sure I put that centimeters there. So when you're writing your answer, make sure that you give the length of the side with centimeters on it. And just back to this one for a sec, make sure that your perimeter has centimeters and your area has centimeters squared. Okay, so this is a good review today of area and perimeter. So I hope that you enjoy this work. Just keep this straight. Perimeter is adding, area is multiplying the length and the width. Perimeter is adding 2 lengths and 2 widths. Have a great math class, grade 4.